Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Clarity, please, for Scorpio. Here we go. Oh, I see a connection here. Oh, someone's feeling sad here. Someone's feeling like there's not a lot of hope here. Scorpio, what's going on? Yeah, someone's feeling sad. They feel like walking away. There's not a lot of hope. Yeah, yet you've got a King of Cups, so it's what you're looking for. Some of you got to make a choice here, I feel. See, there's not a lot of hope here. Feeling sad. Someone's walked away, but yet there's a King of Cups here. Now, this could be yourself. Yeah, I see a King of Pentacles. Hermit energy. Yeah, you got someone here who's single. Some of you got there's a Virgo energy here. Very strong Virgo energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I think you've got a choice to make. Someone's feeling like there's not a lot of hope. They're sad. It's someone walking away. It's not emotionally fulfilling, but it's someone who's looking for something. Yeah, we got a person going down a new path here. Yeah, this could be just a lack of compatibility. Nothing in common. So it looks like there's if you're the feminine energy, you have a choice. If you're the masculine here, I feel someone's got some Virgo in their chart. Or it could be Taurus or Capricorn as well, but it's very heavy Virgo. This is someone soul searching. See, it's somebody who's been on their own path, doing their own thing. It's somebody who's been single. I feel like some of you have someone who's kind of either in hermit mode or they're just kind of going within here. It's just someone who wants to be single. I do think if you're the feminine, you have a choice. Who's the King of Cups? Yeah, someone weighing the pros and the cons of a situation, or you are comparing one to the other. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Yeah, so you got some Gemini energy here. Someone here is manifesting here. This is someone who has everything they need. So if you are manifesting, I feel like you're probably manifesting someone who's emotionally available. This is someone who's often not emotionally available, but they are often a provider. But tell me about this King of Cups. Or the King of Pentacles, pardon me. Reshuffle. King of Pentacles. Oops, that one wants to come out. Yeah, this is someone who likes to keep their life really balanced here. So some of you are comparing one to the other. Someone here may not be right for you. And I do think, yeah, I do see the waiting. Yeah, you're waiting for something here. It's a situation coming to fruition. I feel like you're weighing the pros and the cons if you should wait or you should be open to someone else here. I do see a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Yeah, now we have a King of Wands. Oh my gosh, you got all these kings here. I do see three. Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone's feeling sad, like there's not a lot of hope here. I don't know if you're connecting with someone else, but it's like manifesting someone who has everything they need. Someone here is being a little cautious, a little careful what they wish for here. Yeah, so someone feeling sad like there's not a lot of hope, but they're being cautious. Yeah, so someone walking away, what they're looking for. You're what this person's looking for. And then you have a person here who's not following through. I think it's time to start seeing the bigger picture, but this is someone here, it has to do with emotional fulfillment. See, someone here's feeling like there's no hope, but now we have this person coming in to lay a foundation, but it's someone who hasn't followed through yet. So you could be feeling kind of sad here, like just helpless and hopeless. It's a 5, it's temporary energy. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, walking away. It's a lack of compatibility, things in common. Someone never wants to do anything. They don't want to spend time. So I do see this energy of two people actually looking. You're looking for the same thing someone else is looking for here. And I do feel this weighing the pros and the cons, comparing one to the other, or you have a person who's procrastinating. It's one or the other. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see, it has to do with, yeah, it has to do with long-term stability. Someone who's just right. See, it's an energy of someone here who's just not right. I feel like you got a person who just wants to be single. There's the aha moment. See, that someone's seeing the truth in a situation. It has to do with why someone's walking away. I think you're the one walking away. If you're the feminine, I feel like you're walking away, but you have a person coming in. So there's a situation coming to fruition. It's about looking elsewhere. It's about putting yourself out there, looking for something new. But you're looking for the same thing this other person's looking for. You see victory, truth, seeing the light. See, there's an energy of seeing the truth in a situation. I feel like I feel like you got a person who's emotionally available. But you got someone here who's kind of emotionally detached energy is what I feel, because you're waiting for this person. You're waiting, and I think the ship has sailed. I feel it's an energy if you're looking for the same as someone else. Someone isn't following through. They're apprehensive. They procrastinate. They even maybe someone who manipulates a little bit. See, someone who manipulates. See, it's often not someone who means to cause any harm, but it's mischievous. Yeah, I think you got someone here who is manipulating here. They're kind of keeping you waiting, right? But they're not following through. So this is where I feel like you have to make a choice. But you're looking for the same thing as this King of Wands is. This King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally available. See, it's all about what someone's looking for. This is someone who's, never really been fulfilled. They've never really got what they wanted. But they're being cautious here. Tell me about the Hermit. Yeah, it's this person here. This is someone who just wants to be single. They're focused on the single life. They have everything they need. This is the person who's keeping you waiting. See, it's an energy of something not being fair. This is someone trying to keep everything balanced, but I feel there's a little manipulation with this person. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about yourself walking away. Yeah, some of you have another opportunity. See, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, walking away, another opportunity. You have a person who wants to, I think these two people are the same person. But I do think this King of Pentacles here is someone who just wants to be single. They're focused on themselves, the single life. Yeah, this is someone possibly juggling. They're keeping you waiting while they're looking for something else. That's what it is. You got something. That's why it's here twice. Someone here is looking for someone else. They're not focused on you. They're focused on other. They're getting out, socializing. See, there's opportunity, and I do think you have another opportunity. It's telling you, you got a person they're a master manipulator too. Yeah, see, it's all about interest, losing interest. But this is an energy of somebody else here who's wants fulfillment. They're getting ready to put themselves out there. And then you've got this opportunity. So I feel like you could even have 3 people here. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag. If you are a masculine Scorpio, and I can see that energy here. See, not being fulfilled, being careful what you wish for. See, it's an energy of what you're manifesting. Somebody who may not be as interested, right? Losing interest, but trying to be patient. See, waiting patiently. Yeah. I feel it's you and another person are looking for the same thing. If you are the feminine here, you could be dealing with a masculine Scorpio, but I do feel that you've got someone here. See, there's Gemini, Libra energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then there's a Gemini energy here. Yeah. Someone who, I think this is someone manipulating, keeping you waiting, making you be patient. This is someone who's not putting all their eggs in one basket. See, someone who doesn't put all their eggs in one basket, they're putting themselves out there, but they're keeping you waiting. But you have this other person who's looking for the same thing you are. So you've got a resurgence of love and opportunity. Someone here too, I do think someone here is aware you have other opportunities, so they're kind of looking elsewhere. Interesting energy. Yeah, see this energy of being patient. So we have the feminine energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you may have these energies in your chart. This is definitely an energy read. But yeah, no longer talking to someone, no longer giving. Someone's not reciprocating. So I feel like you're no longer giving to someone here. You're grounding yourself. There's someone here I feel like you don't see a future with, because you're patiently waiting. They're not, while you're waiting, they're not, and you're not putting all your eggs in one basket either, but neither is this person. But there's an opportunity coming up. See, someone's kind of looking ahead, planning, preparing here. This is someone getting out and socializing, though. Yeah, they focus on work. A lot of focus on work, but it's somebody here who I feel is on their own path. See, they're on their own path, doing their own thing. This is someone who just wants to be single, and I do think they are not putting all their eggs in one basket. And I feel like you're kind of in that same energy. It's like there's mirroring. You're both kind of in the same energy, but you have this person who's emotionally available. They're going to reach out. See, they're reaching out to see if you're interested. Do you want to go out? See, while you're waiting for someone else, this person's coming in. Yeah. Who's the king of wands? Someone who feels sad. They're sad. They feel like there's no hope. Yeah, it's the same person. See, this is somebody here. This is temporary, though. This is someone getting themselves out there. You got a person who's going to offer you a cup. I knew that was the same person. I could just feel that energy. But yeah, like I feel it's a loss of interest. Someone here, it's about manifesting something new. Someone's putting themselves out there. But then you've got this energy here. See, you have walked away. I feel like you're walking away, or you're about to make that choice, the decision here, because of another opportunity. And this person is the person right here reaching out to see if you're interested. Do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? There could be a large gathering, a festival, a party, a celebration of some point. Because this is a resurgence of love. This is someone offering up the cup. See, you're about to get, see, both of you are playing it safe, being cautious. So there is, I think there's two King of Pentacles energy here. One of these people is going to be an emperor. The other person is someone who wants to be single. They're focused on work. Because it's someone who's on their own path, doing their own thing. They're enjoying the fruits of their labor. They're single. Someone who's getting out there. But you can see the energy. I think you and another person aren't putting all your eggs in one basket because of this walking away. But yet you have this other person coming in. It's someone who comes in right, too. They come in right. They're prepared. See, one of these people comes in right. While you're waiting, you're going to have this moment where you're going to, I feel, see that someone just isn't right for you. Because they don't come in right. They don't treat you right, or it's not fair. See, they're keeping you waiting while they're focusing on work, or they're telling you they're working, but they're socializing. Someone checking someone out online dating or social media too, more than likely. Yeah. Someone who's not always working. Yeah. See, this is an energy of, you got someone here who's an acquaintance. See, someone who wants to get to know you. They come in right. See, getting acquainted. But this is an energy of some time in between. See, you've been waiting for someone to lay the foundation. One of them comes in right. They're both stable. Yeah, they're both stable. But one of them has been busy. They're waiting for things to calm down. They want to spend some time with you. They want to get together. The other person doesn't want to spend enough time with you. They're focused on themselves. Yeah, see, while you're waiting. See, keeping your options open, and that's what I feel, being open to this. Yeah, this person keeps you waiting. I think you got a person who just wants to be single, and I feel they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. Neither are you. You're mirroring each other that way. But they're manipulating. This is someone, I don't know whether I don't know if you have an agreement or something with this person. I don't know what it is, but they're, you know, they're looking at the situation here. This walking away. And again, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Playing it safe. See, you're both going to play it safe. But this is two people going to check each other out here. I think this is all online dating. It feels like it to me. Like, I can't see someone having the time for all this. What does this King of Cups want? What do they want? Yeah, checking you out. They're just checking you out right now. Somebody with Pisces. Somebody with some Pisces energy. They're just checking things out. They're taking a pause. Someone who looks at you looks away. But it's someone who's been sad too. I can see they feel like there's no hope, that you're interested. But I feel like with the mirroring, you feel like there's no hope. So you're with this other person, because I feel it's someone who doesn't follow through. So I do see other opportunities, and I feel this is the Empress being open to other options and opportunities here. Yeah, playing it safe, being it cautious, someone wasting your time. You're not going to waste any more time here. Yeah, see, it's all about time. Someone's manipulating you and wasting your time. They're keeping you like this, keeping you waiting. A gentleman does not keep someone waiting. Always remember that, okay? Yeah, but there it is. You got a person coming in. They want to ask you out. Are you interested? It's someone who wants to do something with you. They want to spend some time. Do you want to go together? So there's some sort of opportunity coming up. So it's about going together. This is someone going alone. They're alone. And this other, they're both stable. One of these people I can feel is already showing up. I can feel they're coming in right. They're asking you out on a date. Yeah, this is someone who's following their heart, where the other person is like literally perspective, the exact opposite. They're focused on themselves. Yeah, you're going to take this. There it is. You're going to connect with this person. I feel like you're going to connect. I do think there's going to be interest here. Yeah. And I do think you're looking at a situation. You no longer see a future with someone. And this is why I feel like you've walked away. You're searching for something new. You're searching for the same thing this person is. This is someone searching for someone else. Yeah. See, it's all about the desire, the passion, the spark. See, waiting for the one. I feel that's that moment too, where that Ace of Swords was here, was it? Yep. Well, you have that realization. They're just not the right person. This person could be some very interesting energy with this person, because they are someone who's been kind of sad. And I do feel they connect with the King of Wands. Someone who knows what they want. There's interest. But they kind of feel like you're not interested in them. But I do think they're going to offer you this cup. Do you want to go together? You want to do something? See, a little test. They're going to reach out to see if you reciprocate. And I do think they are. See, you're waiting for a different person to reciprocate, but it's this person. So there's definitely a spark of desire and passion. See, you're going to manifest what you desire without sitting around waiting for someone. I don't even want to talk about this other person, because they're out there. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket, because I do feel, they know, they're very much aware you're seeking other options and opportunities. There's that inner knowing, right? Yeah. So there it is. This is about taming the beast. But it's an energy of kindness, compassion, and confidence here. See, one of these people is confident. They're kind, compassionate, they care. They put the shoe on the other foot, how you feel, where the other person's more focused on themselves. They're busy doing other things while they keep you waiting. Yeah, someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again with the same results. Yeah, someone who drags their feet. They're a little slow. But what it's telling you to look at this from two different ways. There's two different situations. One of these people is sincere. They're happy to be friends, to connect. But the other person is someone who drags their feet. And I'm going to tell you, they are either online dating or they're going out alone. Someone who hunts alone. Yeah. See, someone who's, it's a person juggling work and socializing. Let's have a look at this Three of Wands. Yeah, so someone very guarded. See, it could even be someone blocking you, but they push you away. See, they drag their feet, then they push you away. I think you need to be very careful what you believe with this person. One of them is a manipulator. Well, they're mischievous. You can look at it that way. But yeah, they have all the tools, the information. You know this person. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody with a lot of burdens, baggage, responsibility. See, it's somebody who doesn't want to be responsible for someone, and that's what I see. They only want to have enough for themselves. They only want to be responsible for themselves. It's someone who drags their feet, they come in, then they push you away. So it's that moment where you realize you have to tame that beast within yourself. Stop giving, stop talking to this person, stop reaching out. Let this other person in. Let your guard down, and don't push this person away, because it's just all this energy of this mirroring, but it's what you're manifesting and what you desire. See, one of these people is sincere, but the other person isn't. They push you away. They manipulate. They're keeping you waiting while they're looking for someone else. And I do think you're going to become aware of that. I wouldn't even be surprised if you end up in the same place at the same time. If you go out someplace publicly. Yeah. If you have someone who pushes you away or they won't take you out in public, that's a very good reason to be suspicious. So it's all about being cautious and playing it safe. But yeah, you've got a couple people. They both have that King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, see, making a choice, crossroads between two worlds. See, this is something that's not going to go anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's just someone who keeps doing the same thing. They might even block you. If they're online dating, they might have you blocked so that you can't see what they're doing. Because I do see that energy of that little aha moment. But yeah, but it's someone who often he pushes you away. I think you're going to stand up to, this is someone who doesn't tell you the whole truth. They don't tell you the truth. I think this is, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets caught here. I'm getting a vibe here. But if someone is not, they're telling you what you want to hear. They're not telling, it's not what they do tell you, it's what they're not telling you. The other person's they're genuine, they're sincere, they're sincerely interested in you, getting to know you, learning about you, where the other person, there's distance between you. See, they put that distance here. I think it's just a person who, they just want to be single. They don't want to provide. They don't want the responsibility. You can't rely on this person to be there for you. That's the thing. They're not reliable. Yeah, you've got this new. Yeah, it's telling you to look before you leap, but I feel one last look over the shoulder, you're going to connect with this person. One of these situations could go somewhere. The other one, this isn't going anywhere. This is someone who doesn't tell you. They don't tell you the truth. I do think you're being manipulated. It's like you come together and then now it's not going anywhere. There's this sadness. Like there's no hope. But you've got this person who has been checking you out. Somebody with Pisces energy. They're going to take a leap of faith here. There's generally, this is someone going to be bold, see, confident that you're going to reciprocate. And I feel like you are. You're going to go down this path with this person. It's two people coming together, two people coming apart, basically. Yeah, this person lacks. See, it's not going anywhere. They're low vibrational. Very negative. They don't want to spend money. They want to keep it all to themselves. But it's someone who kind of feels like they're getting away with something too, I feel. So, but yeah, I think you're going to look at the difference. Yep, see, lack. See, they're negative. This is someone on their own path. It won't go anywhere. One of these this is not going anywhere. Yeah. It's someone who's keeping you stuck and single. They're making you wait. That's what's happening. See, this is where I feel like you really need to look at this. Look before you leap, but look at this opportunity. And I think you're going to have that moment of realization that this person actually is genuine. They're emotionally available. This person's not. That's what it's all about. That's what you're going to realize. Yeah, see, it's seeking other opportunities, living in the moment, taking a chance with this person. And it is somebody who is definitely would be proud to take you out and introduce you to their friends. But if you have someone who's trying to keep you a secret, or they won't take you out, that's what you want to look at. But I feel like it's just someone here who's just, it's just not going anywhere. Same thing keeps happening. Rinse and repeat. They get you to take a leap of faith. Yeah. There it is. There's opportunity beckoning here. This person. Yeah. See, one of these people is your type. See, you got a person. There's some Sagittarius. For some of you, maybe you feel like there's no hope with that person. But it's telling you to take a step back. See, take a pause, take a step back, seeing things differently. Little time in between. I feel like you've been dealing with this. I feel like you've been stuck in this energy, waiting and waiting. It's, you know, it's asking you, why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? This person's going to reach out. It's a little test to see if you're interested. It's a little test to see if you're interested. They're emotionally available. This is someone who's mature. Yeah, see, there it is. This is an energy of change. And that's where I feel that aha moment. This other person's never going to change. This is somebody who's stable. They have a lot of growth, a lot of abundance. This is somebody ready for a whole new chapter. See, this is an opportunity right here. They're offering you this cup. They've walked away from something possibly too, but it's what you're both looking for is the same thing. What you're looking for you is right in front of you, not this person that isn't going anywhere. Yeah, see, opportunities, and that's another thing. See, this is somebody who, they're been there, done that. Yeah. This person comes in fast, the other person drags their feet, but one of them is sincere, the other person isn't. They only tell you what you want to hear. Yeah. Yeah, the other person has a solid foundation. I see a house, a home. They are a provider, but they also see what you can provide. They see the Queen of Cups. They see the Queen of Pentacles. See, this is an actual power couple. This is somebody who wants to keep everything to themselves. And I think they're a little full of themselves, to be honest, too. I think they're full of it. I think this person's full of baloney. I think they're manipulating you to keep you waiting. Yep, fool me once, twice, three times. There it is. So it looks like you have a choice to make. See, this is somebody who fools you once, twice, three times. And they've done this over and over again. I think this person, it has to do with work, like they're always working or they're busy and all these things, right? But they're not telling you the truth. I think this is someone exploring other options online. I think there's online dating or something here. But you have options and you have opportunities. It's time for you to get yourself out there. This person's taken this opportunity to reach out. They are a provider. They have a solid foundation. I see a house and home. They see what the other person provides. Someone who can make a comfortable home. This is two people doing things together. This is someone actually in the energy of like a little fantasizing and romanticizing. They're picturing themselves living with you, being with you. This person, nope, they want to live alone. Yeah, interesting energy. Yeah, there you go. I don't know where this is going to go, but this ain't going anywhere. Fool me once, twice, three times. Like I say, it's somebody who keeps doing the same thing. They push you away. So you have to be the one to be brave here. You have to be bold and brave. I wonder if this person is aware of this other person. Because there's all this checking out things here to see what's going on. But it's telling you, this person is someone who's been checking you out too. They've gone within. They have gone within. They're looking for the same thing you are. A comfortable home, a partner, someone to do stuff with, cooking, cleaning, someone who pulls their weight. See, the other person doesn't pull their weight. They don't even want the responsibility of a relationship. Yeah. Take care, Scorpio. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.